Your name and everything. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Wade Sassano, creative director at NYCC. Our game is called Oneirataxia. It's an anthology of games that's a history of how games change over time. Come check it out, please.
Gotcha. And where can we find beta testers on what site?
All beta testers interested in it can sign up at NYCC.com.
Sign.com. And this is completely self-funded. And when are you looking for, like, a release date or anything?
Oh yeah, so we're completely self-funded, and we're trying to launch a beta in about a month and a half. And then we're just going to tune it with our player base and release it when everyone agrees it's rocking.
All right, and can you just give a short summary if someone's just watching this and wants to know everything about the game, like a few sentences? I know it's a little hard, but I'll just show one.
About this level?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So 4 players play on a grid 17 spaces by 9 spaces with nearly infinite replayability. There are 43 powers and no hard counter to any particular loadout. It's all about really showing the importance of players in games again, and not having the player hold down one button as a ton of events happen for them. You know, it's about putting the player really at the forefront of the game.
All right, and this game is going to be separated into, it's 4 games in one, is that correct?
6.
6 games in one. And how do you plan to accomplish to keep the player engaged in that? Because their attention will be split like between 7 games.
So every one of the games is designed to appeal to a different kind of gamer. So, for example, our 1990s level is what I believe to be a more perfect version of Missile Command, right? So if you're into like classic games and that kind of thing, that would appeal to you. And because they're in 6 different art styles with 6 different entire mechanic, I guess, concepts around them, they're really designed to be kind of targeted to different kinds of players. You know, one of the goals was to show what the universal part is of gaming as a hobby, even if you weren't into like all of them, you know, was to show the consistent part across all of them.
And can they play these games separately, or do they have to go in chronological order?
So there is a designed effect if you play them in chronological order. I structured it to work that way. Coming out of a background in film, I really like that kind of experience, and I wanted to take an audience member, in this case the player, along on a ride, like a story arc.
Okay.
From the 70s and the beginning of gaming. I mean, because we made these sequentially, when we were the newest to developing games, we were doing something when the industry was its most crude, right?
Okay.
And so we walked up through that history up until now, where we can, you know, basically throw around a AAA asset and a very, very deep multiplayer, you know? So we took that walk too, you know? And it's designed to show people like what, you know, their sort of history is as a gamer.
Okay, good. All right, so it was a pleasure talking to you. And just one more time, name your game and when's it gonna, where we can find the beta test.
The game is called Oneirataxia, and you can sign up for the beta at sanocrax.com, SANOCRAX.com.
Okay.